Hey, how are you all today? Welcome, welcome. I am playing some Minecraft. How have you all been? Oh. Might want to turn down the master volume just a little bit. Well, happy Saturday. Well, if it's Saturday for you, I don't know. Hey, Lobo Plays. Hey, Riolani. Hey, Mechanob. Hey, Exotic Slugs. Hey, Void Shadow. Hey, Free. Hey, RK. Hey, everybody. Get on in here. Now. Doing great tonight. Ah, good to hear. That poor villager. He just can't catch a break. And also, I can't seem to catch a break either. I don't have jump boost. What? Why no jump boost? No jump boosting maidens? Ooh! Ooh, I liked that. I didn't even know I liked that. Let me see if I can't get leech jump boost off of the beacon over here. There we are. Hey, oh. Stop doing that, Riolani. You're scaring me when you do that. Like, I know why you're doing it, but like... Anyway. Beacon range? Yeah, I'm out of the beacon range of... the beacon over there. And over there. So that's why I'm going to put one over here when I get enough iron. And then eventually over in this corner, too. So, you know, it's all good. It's all kosher. There we are. Come on. There we are. Oh no, I'm out of range again. Can't get over there. Haha. Jumped up on top of it. Legit. Hashtag legit. Have I thought about doing Twitch? Yes. And I've decided not to do Twitch. Because fuck Twitch. I would really rather not deal with Twitch or its asinine culture and rules and stuff. And I realize YouTube is really not much better. But YouTube has the potential to get better. Even if that's not going to be anytime soon, there is at least the chance for it to get better. But with Twitch, I don't feel that. I don't see that. Shit. Oh yeah, let me turn on the hitboxes. So yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right to me. Maybe someday I can look back on that and go, yeah, I changed my opinion. Maybe someday we'll get that, but that day is not today, and it doesn't look like that day is anytime soon. Where did I put my bloody stone cutter? No. Deep slate? Oops. No. I wish that they just include, and that I wouldn't have to go and download the external mod to just peek inside shulkers. Oh wait, I already looked at that. Son of a bitch, where are you? No. Stone cutter, there it is. I need this. I need you in my life. Oh, hey, Geometric. Thank you for donating, man. You're late to the stream. Ah, don't worry about it. Do not worry at all. You are not even slightly late. And really, there's no such thing as being too late to a stream. Not a stream of mine. You get the same experience no matter what. Which is subpar. Yay, mediocrity. But thank you for donating, seriously, though. How does it feel to have been part of 2B2T history, make a big base, etc.? Honestly, I don't think of it in those terms. I don't think of it like, oh, well, what if, you know, this or that. Like, I just think of it as I did a thing, I enjoyed doing it, and I will keep doing more things like it because I enjoy it. That's it. I really was happy to have options and opportunities to do what I've done and see and work with people I've worked with, etc., but like, it's all just stuff to me, you know? It's a fun experience, it's a fun time, it creatively fulfilled me, but I suppose not getting to do it would have been worse. But like, I don't really have an opinion on it as though I didn't get to do it, you know? If I hadn't done it or hadn't gotten to, then I wouldn't have thought about it. There we go, I knew I could do it. I really need to like border that up some way. Okay, now I'm gonna quickly replace all the torches you see with the end rods and the polished stuff, but I'm also gonna go ahead and stake my claim for where I want to put the sugarcane farm. 3, 4, 5. Because, like, you know, I said I would make the sugarcane farm. And I'm gonna go like an arbitrary amount, and I'm gonna go down some. Yeah, I think that'll work. It'll be like the opposite of this scaffold staircase here, where it's like it goes diagonal and then flat for a bit and then diagonal again. So this will go flat and then diagonal and then flat again. So I guess really it depends on where I care to put the thing. So let's figure out a good spot on the back wall here where I will put the shelf that the sugarcane farm will sit on. Shulker mod should be in the game. Yeah, that should be a vanilla feature in my opinion. Like, surely that won't be super abusable or anything. Okay, so like right here is good. How did I do it over there? So I had a layer of slabs, and then I put a full block layer on top of that. So we'll just drift off here. Right there is good. There we go. Nice and arbitrary, like I like. Base is looking nice. Thank you, Bunny. I've been working hard on it. And hardly working. Working hard and hardly working. Because whenever you work on something fun and you enjoy it, you barely feel like you worked at all. Staircase system's cool. Thank you, Luca. I'd like to think it's cool. Just chillin', did a chop if you know what you mean. No, I don't. But that's cool. I guess. I'm not entirely certain, but I can infer what a chop is meant to be. However, that said, I do not endorse the usage of drugs or anything like that, so, you know. What is the stream delay? It's very, very minimal. Have fun chopping, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Stream delay hasn't been very large. It shouldn't be. According to me, yeah, I've got good everything. Now, you have to understand, I don't always immediately read chat. Like, I get busy with stuff I'm doing, you know? So, like, don't be too shocked if I don't get to something. It seems like it's longer, it's not, though. Like I said, if I don't get to something, that's just how it is. Okay, so 1266, negative 1207. 1266, negative 1207. So we are moving in the Z direction. 1266. 1267. Okay, so right here. So that's the edge right there. So I'm going to go horizontal a little ways. And also, I can't go too far this way because the iron golems will start falling down onto that. So I think we'll just go a little bit farther like this. Something like this. You want a pony for Christmas, Lobo? Aw. Well, that's too bad, because taking care of a pony is more money than I can afford. You're just gonna have to not have a pony. Oh, shit. Oh, no, these aren't... Those are top slabs, not bottom slabs. Shit. Fuck. You know what? I'll just go down a block. I didn't even think about it. I just started slabbing. Anyway, so I started slabbing. But I don't slab so good. But hey, I think it'll be alright. Are ponies even real? Yeah. A pony is a breed of miniature horse. Well, it's not that miniature. But it's a either a breed or it's a life stage. Fuck. I'm gonna have to go and retrieve that. Damn it. Let's fly through it Superman style. We can do it, guys. I believe. I believe that it's going to hurt if I don't make it. Haha. See? Believe. Hashtag believe. Slabbing is your new favorite word. Well. Yeah, you think it's just a small horse? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all it is. Now, I'm no horseologist, so I could be wrong. I mean, for all I know, pony could be a racial slur or something. Now watch it turn into one after this. There we go. Alright, cool. Shit. There we are. Horsemaster, yeah. That was actually, fun fact, I guess you could call it a pet name. We called Housemaster that a lot back in the day. We would call him Horsemeister. Because house sounds like horse, and master and meister. Funny enough, I got a horse spawn egg from house once in late 2013, I think it was. We just rode back to Valkyria. Or rode back from Valkyria to the lands. And I ended up, I forget how. I think I just talked to House one night when he was online, because he'd actually legitimately joined the server for the first time in what seemed like forever. And I was just like, hey House, come tour my base. And then he did. Housemaster toured the lands just randomly out of nowhere one night. And so I showed off everything that I had, and he was genuinely impressed and said how autistic it all was, and then spawned a horse with a spawn egg and rode off into the literal fucking sunset, and then killed himself with the kill command, and then dropped all his stuff. Well, of course, I rode after him. We had horses. We weren't like, I wasn't about to let Housemaster get away. I wanted to see where he was going, because why not, you know? Don't you ever want to know when someone rides off into the sunset where they're going? I know I do. And so I was like, oh god, where's Housemaster off to? I've got to see. And then when he kills himself, because I see the death message in chat, I'm like, He dropped his shit. Well, I gotta see what he had on him. And he dropped 2 feathers and a horse spawn egg, and I cherished both of them. Sadly, I could not keep the spawn egg. I tried hiding it in a furnace, and it got cucked by the illegal items plugin. But man, we almost had horse spawn eggs once upon a time. If I had been smart, if I had known, and ran off into some far-off unloaded chunk, way far the fuck out in the middle of nowhere, where no one was ever was likely to stumble across it, I could have waited until like 2017-ish, and we could have duped them. We could have duplicated the hell out of them. We could have had horse spawn eggs for days. And ironically, there would have been so much trouble that would have saved Alpha. Poor Alpha. Oh. Alpha's the reason we had horses at Space Valk 3. It was entirely his efforts that got horses out there. It was glorious. The only end base I've ever heard of other than Space Jam to have horses at it. Actually, I think we stole the horses from Space Jam. Like right as the base was falling, we stole them and then rode them through the air because that's how that worked. And by doing that, that's how we got horses at Space Valk 3, if I recall. Space Jam was an end base, by the way. It was an end base around this time, 2017. It was actually pretty fucking dope for an end base. For a Spawn Mason base, it wasn't bad. Oh no. Oh, I hear the siren going off. Did I get screenshots? Oh yes, I got a screenshot of Horsemaster's... Or no, it was Horsemeister's eggs. That was it. It was just a horse spawn egg. I wish I had just used it on the spot or something. Just so that I'd have had the... It wouldn't have been a special horse, but a horse. That would have been something. But sadly, that's how it goes. Make the ultimate horse. I don't think that would have. Because, like, horse stats are randomly generated. And I don't know what eggs, what spawn eggs do for stats. For animals that can have stats. Actually, I think only horses can have stats. 3, 4. I don't think any other animal has a stat. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, cool. Fuck. Oh, I didn't want to have to go all the way down there to pick that up when I dropped it. All this will be a cane farm, yes. Oh yeah, donkeys too. Well, he would have had to, at least I think. Were donkey spawn eggs different from regular horse eggs by that time? When did they make the distinction? Was that a 1.12 thing, or was that later? Because I remember there was a time when horses were brand new that eggs, horse eggs, would just spawn any and every type of horse, which included donkeys. Because back then there was no distinction. Imagine if end rods were not craftable and I had to go to cities to collect them. Oh my god. That would have been a nightmare. I would literally kill someone. No, not really. I would deal with it. I would just live. It would just be life. It wouldn't be special. We would think of them as unique, but like, it wouldn't be the sort of thing I'd go out of my way for. So it doesn't matter. Cool as it would be, it wouldn't ultimately matter that much. Okay, cool. Laying slabs is not easy, I tell you what. Shit. Every time I click a block and I try to place something and it scrolls past to my fireworks, I cringe a little inside. because I'm like, oh my god, that's so much trouble I could have just saved. Because, you know, that's gunpowder that I waste. It just sucks. They're the problem child that can't have kids. Oh, mules? Yeah. They're a hybrid of donkeys and horses. It's because their genes are not 100% compatible that they can't have viable offspring. Fun fact, that is the result of some sort of, like, epigenetic issue. And so if that epigenetic issue was solved through gene editing, or, well, epigenetic editing, not really gene editing, but, you know, epigenetic therapy, you could probably make mules that can have babies. Like, legit. Because they just recently made a mouse, a female mouse, have babies. And I think it was, like, basically the equivalent of cloning. And the reason that it was, like, not viable, or it may have been 2 female mice, I don't remember. And the reason it was not viable is because of epigenetic problems, and they've recently resolved a lot of those issues. So it's possible, to a degree. Which has some very interesting implications. If anything, that means that, you know, certain groups can have kids eventually. If procedures and things of that nature get approved by the FDA, of course. Because, like, the problem is you can have really, really bad genetic disorders. Because, as it turns out, the X and Y chromosomes playing nicely together is essential for life. And in the case of 2 X chromosomes, they, like, one will neutralize the other in such a way that it produces a viable, healthy offspring. And so, like, not doing that the appropriate way will... Let's just say there are some harrowing diseases you could end up bringing upon your child. But again, those are epigenetic problems that can and will eventually be resolved. So, you know, it's not all doom and gloom. It will eventually be fixed. There we go. I like how that looks as like a lamp. That looks really fucking rad. I'm so glad I had this accidental idea. How do I know about this? Because I enjoy studying stuff like this. I end up seeing... Because you know how the YouTube algorithm is. You watch one thing that's like adjacent to this or that topic. And then YouTube will be like, oh, well, let's start showing you more. And I'm like, okay, well, that's mildly interesting. I'll watch that while I build in Minecraft or while I draw or something. And it just comes up. And, like, you gotta understand, I've been playing Minecraft for a good 12 years now. And ever since I started playing Minecraft, I started, because this is around the time I built this habit up, I started watching YouTube, you know, like, video essays and, like, really smart stuff. You know, YouTube will... Because people have been using YouTube for a good 15 years now to upload scientific things, chemistry, genetics, biology, all of this. And fun fact, I just watched a video today by PBS Eons that just said that the saber-toothed tiger was not the first saber-toothed cat. And that there were a good 2 or 3 other species that originated millions of years before the saber-toothed cats. Or the saber-toothed tiger, rather. Before Smilodon, I believe is what it's called. Yes, Smilodon is the official name. And so, yeah, like, shit like that just gets recommended to you. And, like, can't help but find it fun. It's interesting. It's cool. Like, I'm fairly certain that's how most everybody will learn. I've played Minecraft for over a decade, and I just pop on videos while doing it. And I'll be sitting watching something, halfway paying attention, and I'll be making something in Minecraft. Do you know how many videos I saw while making the original Space Falc that were just like, oh yeah, you know, this is this, this is that? Like, too many. I can remember distinctly some really interesting video essays that I watched while making the original Space Valk 3. I can remember watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack opening videos while making Space Valk 3. Because, like, I was beginning to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! At about that point. And, like, pack opening videos is what got me back into Yu-Gi-Oh! After 11 years or something. Like, it was crazy. And so, yeah, like, playing a game like Minecraft has done wonders for my education because it's exposed me to so much junk I would otherwise really never have bothered to watch. And yeah, there's something to that. Like, you just grab a video and you just go. Who cares? I've broadened my musical horizons. There are so many interesting bands that I just would never have given the time of day to if I hadn't just been bored while playing Minecraft. And, like, that's life. You could never do things simultaneously? Really? Dude, it's not hard. You just watch or you don't even really watch. You just halfway pay attention. You don't even need to think. Just listen. You don't even have to, like, know or understand the subject you're listening to. You just have to start listening to enough of it to where it sticks in your head. Like, when I started watching PBS Spacetime, I was fucking lost. And I'll admit, I'm still mostly lost. But I've made progress in not being so damn lost. You know? And that comes from watching a little here, a little there. Not worrying about it. Don't worry if you don't fully understand something. Give it time to sink in, rewatch it if necessary, and you go about your business. You know, when you live on the fucking internet, like most of us do today, that's just how it be. There's really not much else I can say about it. It's not a bad way to be, honestly. It really isn't. I love being able to just watch a video essay or two and just have fun like that. Okay. I may extend this out to make this an even amount. I'm not sure. I get anal about having a certain amount of, like, even symmetry between halves. Okay, that's not going to match up. Ooh, it may not even match up there. We'll have to see. Bro, there are people who can't even imagine something in their heads, like creating a city. Oh, I know, right? Don't even remind me, Poncho Hamster. I can't believe there are people who are like that. I can't imagine the human brain not working that way. Being able to imagine things in a somewhat higher level of detail. Being able to imagine hypothetical scenarios. Oh wow, this is going to match up exactly. Holy crap. Score. Nice, I'll take it. Aha! Okay, I'm gonna expand this trough out a little bit farther because I want more cane. And also I want it to, like, match up. Just because again, I get anal about stuff like that. Ooh, I'm swimming in 1 block deep water and nobody can stop me. Truly the superior way to game. I'm like a fucking shark. Rawr. I'm drowning like one. So fun fact, oh wow, new golem. Anyway, so fun fact, iron golems don't take knockback from swords, but they do take punch from bows. Let's just knock him farther into the lava. Come on. Got him. And the power from the bow actually, like, does a lot of damage. What the? There we go. Let's put this iron up in the system. I'm gonna have to, like, go and harvest my nether wart at some point. Okay. So it's exactly for this convenience that I put a staircase starting on the water level to get me up here. Because see, now I can legitimately walk all the way over here. No reason to waste a rocket. Unless I'm lazy. Which is every reason to waste a rocket. Cool. Power 5 and Strength 2 harming 2. No, that does not work like it does, like you think it does, Poncho. I'm sorry to say that the damage from the harming is not applicable, because there's a damage threshold to your bow. That is as unbelievably stupid as it sounds. There is a literal damage threshold for bows. Sad, but it is true. And harming 2 ends up not mattering because power 5 like eats up that cap. So it's like having full prot 4. Yeah, see, like for my boots and my pants and my well, not my helmet, but for my boots, pants, and my chest plate, I only went up to protection 3 because protection 4 is a complete waste. It no longer adds that extra damage reduction. No sexual innuendos in your Christian Minecraft server. Well, that's too bad. Stop getting hard? Never. Never, Dark. I'm always hard in Minecraft. You can't stop me. Gunpowder farm and sand duper. Maybe not the sand duper, I don't know. I'm on the fence about duping sand. Because, like, part of me is like, well, you know, you can't really, like, get sand limitlessly. But part of me is like, yeah, but I want to keep my end portal intact. And then the other part of me is like, yeah, but I also want to, like, destroy the fucking thing so that I can make it look how I want to make it look. And I don't have that ugly end stone ring there. But, like, I'm torn, you know? I don't know what I want. I'll figure out something. It's not a big deal. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm very good at figuring out how to make things exist. Shit. Okay, well, I underestimated my slab load, of course. End portal, but respawn anchors. That could look really cool. But, like, I would need to block them in. And make it to where you can't, like, interact with them, because the respawn anchor, if you touch it, it blows up. If it has glowstone in it. But, like, I would want to have glowstone in it because that makes it light up. I want it to have that because that looks really dope. And also I've got to build a staircase up to the end portal now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, actually, I think I'll go do that right now once I get this trough laid out. Or this shelf laid out, whatever. Okay. Now, I wanted it to be nighttime so that I can lay all this out. Oh wait, that's right, I need actual diorite first. I'm probably not going to be able to get all of this filled in. It's not my goal to fill in all this, I just need this section as like a retaining wall, basically. Okay, that's good. Oh, how do I have it over there? Leading into the wall, so it starts with no block, okay. And so I'm gonna put no block there, 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 like that. And then I'm gonna put a bunch of these. Oh, whoops. Bam, bam. Fuck. I don't have jump boost, so it's like crimping my style. Oh, fuck. Get back over. No! My biggest pet peeve is blocks that don't fucking land where I want them to. Anyway, just don't right-click it. It can be fully charged and it won't explode. Yeah, but that's the problem. I need to idiot-proof it. Motherfucker. God damn it. Ugh. Just one accidental click, and that was more than enough. Anyway, so yes, as I was saying, I need to idiot-proof it, or else it will blow up on me. Like, accidents happen, man. If I put an iron bar or something in front of it, that'll at least allow you to see it, or a glass pane. You'd be able to see it from the outside. But the problem is, the portal side, you can still see. So, like, that's a problem. Okay, this is not enough. I've probably got a bunch over on the other opposite side. Yep. Yep, I knew it. A bunch fell up here. At least it's easy to replace, if nothing else. Bunch fell down here. I knew it. I knew it. Yikes. Now the wall is too large. I can't pearl through it. Not like I used to could. Okay, I think this is all of them. All because I just wanted to go back. Fucking hell. If I ended up dying, would I create another hardcore series or take a break? I would just load my backup from a month ago. Because I've poured way too much work into this world. I would literally just restart. The only other option, of course. I would restart, and then I would just pick this project right back up, except I'd have to start it over from square one. Which includes blowing up this entire area again, and building each individual thing again. So, like, ultimately, we would just end up right back here, and it would just be another painstaking 5 months or whatever to get back to this point. So I'll just penalize myself with a backup. That's it. Taking timestamps when you found an appropriate clip. Okay. Oh, Jacktherippa. Well, yeah, you better start clipping, man. How many days have passed? We are on day 655. So almost to 1,000. Idiot proof it. Wow, what timing? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That timing is exactly why it needs to be idiot proof. I was clicking, you know, to sort of like point at the end portal, and I was inside the things. You can imagine how that went. Damn it. So yes, it's a smart idea to not let stupid things get in your way, even if that happens to be yourself. It's better to admit it and do something about it than not admit it and have it blow up in your face. And considering we're talking about respawn anchors, yeah. Like, literal explosives need not be played with. Like, I'm not taking a risk around shit that's extremely risky. But hey, that's just me. Some others might, you know, might do that. Might be a little less, a little more short-sighted. A little less, you know, less inclined to mitigate risk. Might just pay for it, who knows? The key is to not do shit like that. Give me that splash, a jump boost. Okay, I'm just gonna put walls on every slot. Oh, except there. I want this spot free. Nothing. Oh hey, Daily Dose of Roses, how are you? Will I upload my world save? Yes, when this place is done. That will be a while, so, you know, get used to it. Okay, so block, no block, block, no block, block, no block, block. Okay, cool. Pattern is continued. Also, how did I handle it on the corner? Hey, Daily Dose, I'm doing great. I can't see how I did the corners. Did I have a block on it or no? Ooh, I did have a block right there. And it lands on the edge, so maybe. I love jumping like this with an elytra, it's so fun. You know what? I'm gonna go one slab row extra. This isn't enough. That might be enough. Actually, I'm gonna need to put slabs everywhere. Oh wow, spawning glow squid. Nice. Holy cow, building's going well so far. Oh, I know, Green Orb. Thank you. It should continue going well. I don't see why it won't. Fuck. Okay. Get every other. Just like that. Cool. Okay. The rest of these can be made into slabs, because I think I'm done with the polished diorite as is. I've got to get more diorite. There's no avoiding it. I'm putting it off, though. Oh, wait. Ah, that's right. I need to make more polished... Or no, that's blackstone buttons. Deep slate. Now, I had some polished deep slate walls already. Where did I put those? Wasn't that? Wasn't this? Maybe it was this. No? Soul sand is just that, plus a bunch of wither roses, so that's good. Deep slate. Maybe this is... No, this is just pure deep slate for reasons. Aha. No! That was not what I thought it was. Cobbled deep slate... Okay. I'm gonna need way more cobbled deep slate eventually. Okay, we'll leave that there. This can go back in here. Convert everything over. That should do me for now. Okay. I think that gets me until I run out of end rods and polished slabs. Which will probably be sooner rather than later. There we go. You wish deep slate was farmable? Oh, it would be nice. I'm gonna have to, like, go mine out a ton of area. I don't know how. Have I got a bunch of masons? No, I don't, actually. Should I? Gotta go. Love you. Good night. Oh, yeah. Okay, take care, Mechanob. I was just gonna, like, go mine diorite with Insta-mine. Because, like, I can get lots of it that way. As a form of compressed stone. Oh my god, that would be awesome. That would actually make sense if you stop and think about it. Deep slate is just a compressed stone because it's like, well, if whatever makes stone in Minecraft makes enough of it, and there's enough stone above you, in the real world, you know, the deeper you go, the greater the pressure becomes on the rock around you, to the point where it can even force rock to literally melt. Who's to say that, you know, deep slate shouldn't be a type of stone? Compressed stone, that is. Like nine blocks of smooth stone or something. I don't know. That would be cool. But sadly, I don't think Mojang did that on purpose. Okay, this inner area, I'm not sure how I'm gonna light it. Because, like, I'm gonna have... Oh, actually. Shit. I messed this up. Because this is not going to be... This is going to be level. So you're going to walk in here. This is all going to be covered in with like sand or dirt or something. I'll figure out what that is. But I don't want to waste my slabs going like that. So I'll just go and mine out a small section. Yeah, this is how I was going to get the diorite originally dark. I didn't want to have to fool with villagers right now. When in doubt, insta-mine it all out. Oh my god, I love insta-mine so much. I don't think they've added anything since Elytra and beacons that have like really revolutionized everything. Like Insta-mine and Elytra are just such a huge quality of life change. I don't think they've ever topped themselves. And who knows, maybe we don't want them to. Ow. That hurt. Okay, I think that'll work. Let's put up all this junk. Oh crap, gotta... Whatever, just throw that in there. There it is. Aha, so you can polish it up. Okay, cool. I was hoping you could do that. Phew, okay, so there's that. I want this place to be lit up very, very brightly internally. Mostly because when this place is done, it's going to have a very... Well, it's going to be very big and very open, but it's also going to be very dark in here once it's all covered. So, like, you know, just for safety's sake, I'm going to have to keep everything as lit as possible. You hear how glass doesn't insta-mine? Oh, I know. Back in 3rd grade, when someone told you to memorize periodic table, I thought they were talking about the geological time periods. Okay. I mean, you know, whatever. You want to learn all the Pleistocene, Eocene, Mesozine? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know all the geological time periods. That is a lot of information to have in your head. Glass is indeed weaker than stone, RK. But the problem is there's no appropriate tool for glass. And so by Minecraft's own asinine rules, the inappropriate tool automatically will not apply the bonus from efficiency. So you'd be able to insta-mine glass very easily if there was a proper tool for mining glass. There isn't one. Why don't I dye my shulkers? Why don't you die? That's why I don't dye my shulkers, because I don't want to die. This is hardcore. No one wants to die. Come on. Get on the same page as me, RK. Come on. Like, it's simple rocket science. Like, nobody wants to die. Duh. Okay, while I'm thinking about it, I may as well water everything, so this will block mob spawns, and plus I'm gonna farm sugarcane here, so I can just lay out the area anyway. Give you volcanic glass. Guess what? We have volcanic glass. It's called obsidian. Joke's on you, Dark. It's one of the hardest substances in Minecraft for no good reason. It just works, all right? Don't at Mojang. They don't like that. Mojang is extremely particular about how stupidly realistic they do and don't want their game to be. Which is fine, but like very silly at times, you know? Oh yeah, and speaking of games and releases, guess what comes out Tuesday? 1.19. I can't wait to completely forget that this update released anything of value in like 2 months. Because like in that amount of time, I'm gonna forget that 1.19 was a thing. Because it's just such a meh update now, you know? Why don't I dye my shulkers? Why don't you die? No, but nobody wants to die. That's my point. You're not listening, Daily Dose. Like, I feel like it's a pretty, you know, a pretty good idea. Like, not dying is a smart thing to try and not do. Or, well, not dying is a smart thing to try and do, I guess. I don't know. You get the idea. Holy shit, this thing goes high. Okay, so firstly, let's harvest this. Because seed money. I need me some seed money for the sugary canes. You always die and rename your shulkers. It's very useful and actually interesting once you see the stats of which one is mostly mined. Ah, okay. I don't really care about that, Poncho, but sure, you do. Edgy individuals would say otherwise. Well, I mean, that's nice for the edgy individuals, but I'm not one of them. Oh shit, I picked it up. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about edginess. Because Microsoft and Mojang and other people will protect me from edginess. Isn't that right, everybody? And really, I mean, don't we deserve as much? Oh shit, I almost fell off that. This is a bunny hopping stream. Watch me bunny hop onto these pillars and like carefully place a slab on all of them. Take a shot every time I miss. You too can get liver failure. It's only but a few failures away. Fuck. Well, you know, take a shot. Like I said, I'll take a hit of my coffee. This is almost like a parkour course. Oh, I know. I love building a parkour thing into all of my builds. Some minor element of parkour. Not like hard parkour, but just, you know, a minor element. Also, wow, that's gonna be really big. I'm gonna have to like make multiple troughs, I think. And then I've got to figure out a way to harvest it. and like go from there. I don't know. I might just have to settle for manually harvesting it all once I'm done. But yeah, I've always enjoyed an element of parkour to my bases. Like Space Valk 3 had a, I don't know if anybody noticed it or not. In the return portal room, in the bottom middle portion of the central pillar, this was one of the first things I made at Space Valk 3. Oh. It was a giant red glass. Oh shit! I fell. No. Anyway, it was a giant red glass with like red glass pillars all throughout it, and that's how you would. That's how you would get into the central exit portal, and that's what would send you back to spawn. I thought it was pretty cool. Aha. Bitch, I got it. Fuck. I love Elytra so much. Marry me, Elytra. Fuck. That's all the way down there. Fuck that slab. That slab is dead to me. I just wanted to jump, man. I just wanted to RP as Mario. God. It's so weird seeing that forest fire still raging over there. Even though I know that's just because it's in unloaded chunks. Or unsimulated chunks, or whatever. Haha, caught you. Woohoo, let's go. Fuck, 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 I messed it up, no. From perfect placement to hitting your face. I know, right? Fuck me. I need to put rails on this. I didn't want to. Wow. Okay, I realize where and how I'm messing up. I placed the block right here and then that's how. Okay. Back on target. Actually, I might just jump. Forget the flying. Though I say that, it might just be more efficient to do the jumping with the flying. Oh. Almost couldn't catch myself. Simp for a girl to MC Biddle statue. Oh, yeah. Nerds Inc. rant. Yes. I know what you're talking about. That girl. So that girl was a girl that Tristan crushed on. Fuck, I had that. Anyway, he crushed on her very hard. And, like, she was just not into him. Because, well, would you be? Tristan's a creep. Like, sorry, it's just the truth. And so, naturally, I think, she figured it out and didn't want anything to do with him. Ah, well. Not to mention, this was in high school. So, like, it's high school. What do you expect? Fucking hell, I cannot catch myself on the staircase to save my life. Anyway, so he really took it hard. And I don't blame him because, like, I'm sure every guy has been there once upon a time. But then he built a statue of her Minecraft skin and made a shrine to it. And wrote on a sign at the base of said shrine, "I miss you." And of course, imps eventually got found. And it was just like, oh god, what? And yeah, it was creepy. It was very, like, over the line. You know, if the girl is just not that into you, at some point you have to just cut your losses and go, well, I tried, bye. And move on with your life. Oh, shit. I hope some of you are developing cirrhosis of the liver as I speak, while I try and do this. Because if not, then you're not doing it right. There. We're almost to the bottom, see? That was only somewhat painful. Actually, I think talking about Tristan makes me focus just a little bit. Because, like, I'm not having to pay attention to what I'm doing. So I can, like, do it more brainlessly. Funny enough, doing this brainlessly is more helpful than you think. Bruv, mega simp. Yep. You have every liver disease under the sun. Good, Mike. I know you're a certified alcoholic, or whatever. Or, no, that's right. You're a aspiring alcoholic. I forgot. You wish to have an impairment of your organ that involves the metabolism of alcohol. And really, who among us doesn't wish to have some crippling disease brought about by alcoholism? I mean, that's proof that you're an adult, right? Well, I'm sure to Mike that's proof that he thinks that. I don't. Fuck. I literally fell down to the next level just to smack my face into a pillar. Okay, I gotta focus. Rant about Tristan. Anyway, so like, after his father died, he absolutely went off the deep end and started like griefing everybody's bases. I'm not even joking, that actually happened. You're crippling and crippled because disease that only exists, alcoholism, is as depressing as it can get. Yeah, basically. You're thinking right. Now you're thinking with portals. Meanwhile, I'm too busy trying to think with slabs. I think Poncho Hamster's wording was better. Imagine if he was simping to a 40-year-old guy pretending to be a girl that whole time. No, I mean, yeah, that's funny to think about, but no, it was a girl he went to school with. That's the thing, like, he knew it was a girl. There was no chance of a catfish, I don't think. There we go, I got them all. Only took a few dozen slabs to achieve. Back! Back, I say. How am I doing for arrows? Okay, I'm not bad. I would normally let the little engine that could do its job, but little engine that could is very not efficient. I've got to find an alternative way of getting items funneled into the system. And I really, really don't want to have to make that put a fuck ton of hoppers under here. But I'm thinking I might just, I don't know. You say while not also having a dad. Oh. Well, the thing of it is, Tristan's father was a huge role model to him. And I really do genuinely feel bad for him. Because, like, losing anyone you're very close to is a hard thing to undergo. But, like, when he's, like, someone in your life you can't live without, or at least gave you grounding in reality, like, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I feel bad, but, like, there's nothing I can do about it, so. Ah, well. Not to mention, this happened, like, 6 years ago. I think you can kind of eventually come to terms with and move on with your life, I would hope. I don't know. Tristan's always come off as a sort of uncertain individual. And I've heard of people never quite getting over the loss of a parent. I've heard of that. That is actually legitimately sad. Oh, that's right, I don't have jump boost. Looks a lot like bad 2B2T players had a thing. Yes, Jared had a hard childhood with his father. I'm sure X0XP didn't have a great time of it either. Pop Bob is apparently like 300 pounds and lives in his mom's spare bedroom or whatever. So, like... Yeah, I don't know. I can't, like, speak on everybody's personal experiences or lives. But, like, yeah, there's a definitive, you know... There's a pattern there. You know what I mean? Like, that's very real. Not having both of your parents can hurt. It hurts you, it hurts your development, it hurts your mental state. It can do a lot for you. At least until you become an adult. When you become an adult, you can better handle those things because you're mature, you're grown, you know. You're better capable of dealing with the storms of life. But when bad shit happens to kids, and they're not fully developed, and they don't know how to process whatever their tragedy, yeah, that's when it tends to fuck people up. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's not so bad. Who knows? Like I said, I can't speak to everybody's situation. All I know is that I'm a very happy, relatively stable individual, and that I can't be any more grateful for that wonderful, I don't know, situation in my life. Like, I don't have to worry about going insane. I don't have to worry about being pressured by this or that. Like, I'm a very, very even-keeled person. I try to be as balanced as I can be. Oh, there are supposed to be slabs on this level. So yeah, I pride myself on being as stable and I don't know. I try not to go overboard in my own personal life. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, that would clog up the... Or, well, yeah, I could do it right there. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Anyway. So true, childhood trauma is why you have multiple... Yeah, exactly. Like, that shit will ruin you. But conversely, if you're willing to do the hard work of slaying your demons, you actually end up doing far better. Oh god, what? Oh, that's right! Skeletons can spawn on... Very rarely, but they can spawn on soul sand. Anyway, but yeah, if you're willing to put away your baggage and, like, come to terms with your problems and become the master of your own destiny, then you find that it's not so bad, really. But you have to be willing to put in that hard work, and most people aren't. It's just the long and short of it. It's not easy, but it's worthwhile. Orphans develop issues if they aren't supported by a parent. Yeah, exactly. That's just how it is. Not like you knew them, but from what you heard about Papa, perhaps they were just... Yeah, antisocial, but it got worse. That's the thing. Like, it may start out as just, like, antisocial, but it can spiral out of control and become way, way more trouble. It always starts out seemingly benign, and then it blossoms into something way more troublesome. Makes it where the brain doesn't fully develop. Wow, really? I didn't know that. But I guess that shouldn't surprise me. Like, yeah, children especially are very delicate. And in ways that you wouldn't expect. Oh, I'm very glad I've had the childhood that I've had. I haven't had to worry about a lot of things. And I know that doesn't happen to most people. I'm very grateful to have just been capable of growing properly. Oh, I can't even get over there. Shite. There we go. Takes time to get over stuff. Yeah, I know. What do I think about the Dream SMP or Lifesteal SMP? I don't think about it. I'm sorry. I've never really given those things much thought. They don't appeal to me is the thing. I'd much rather put myself into a creative endeavor. Some sort of like, you know, make this, do that, go here, go there, accomplish this, accomplish that. Getting into a fight with other people, a struggle for survival, I don't know, I've done that enough. Like, I've gotten my fill of that, you know? That doesn't really, like, do anything for me. You've taken the steps to slay your demons, but the thing about it is you did as a child. Once the brain splits, those personalities are there forever. The trauma can be learned to be handled better. Ah. Yeah. Grateful too. Good. I'm glad you're grateful too, Void Shadow. Personally, you think you went through a good amount of growing up, not to major, but not an easy life. Well, nobody really has an easy life. That's the thing. An easy life is an illusion. That never really happens. Even rich people who have not had to work a day in their lives, even they will have some sort of problem they'll have to overcome. They're just not going to have the same problems you have. But they'll have problems, and it may be just as insurmountable as yours. And the irony being, if you had their problems, you'd be able to overcome theirs, and if they had your problems, they'd be able to overcome yours. So, like, the thing of it is, you don't always, like, you're assigned, or maybe not assigned, but, like, you will get a problem in your life, or you know, your rock to roll up the hill, as it were. And it's not going to be someone else's. You're going to look at someone else's and go, oh, damn, yours is easy. I could roll yours, no problem. But my rock, on the other hand, is insurmountable. What do I do? And yeah, it probably does seem that way. But, like, you have to understand, everybody is vastly different in that regard, so it's not fair to compare, you know? Easy as it may be, too. Oh, shit, I don't have Enrod materials in here. Conversely, you may not think anything of your problems. And everybody else is all so worried about theirs, and, you know, that happens. 4 years ago, you would have been super shocked to hear a parent was keeping their 12-year-old off the internet, but now, bit forward, I'd be best off knocking your kids out. Yeah, exactly. Now you get it. That's exactly how it is, Roses. Your opinions change. You'd be shocked how many people become their parents. It takes a good 20 years, but you would be shocked just how close to your own parents you end up being. Mentally. Like, just as a, you know, if I did this or this, that would be a really good safeguard against, you know, whatever. You would be so surprised how many there are. And to be fair, you're probably absolutely right. Those are probably really good ideas to indulge in because, let's face it, there's a lot of shit on the internet kids just don't need to know. If you had a kid, you would knock them off the internet and lock them in a bunker in Kazakhstan. Exactly. That is probably the right way to think about it. And you would be horrified if your parents thought that about you when you were a kid. And I know I would have been too. I got very lucky that I grew up in an age where the internet was really not a thing until I was already in high school. Or, well, I was in middle school when the internet started really taking off. And then by the time I was in high school, that's when I started using the internet more, hardcore. And, like, the shit I got into that my parents had no idea about, I can't imagine them having taken draconian measures like that. But the thing of it is, the internet that I grew up on, the internet from about 2012 on, or 2012 and earlier, that internet is gone. We don't live in that internet age anymore. We live in a far different internet age, and well, yeah. Like, you just have to kind of take it in stride. I had enough sense, because I was browsing the internet at about the age of 15, 16, I had enough sense to be skeptical of putting my information out there, like posting pictures of myself and things of that nature. And my mother even said, don't do that. I'm so glad I never posted pictures of myself or things of that nature. Like, the sheer amount of doxing that happened on 2B2T and on other places, I would have fallen right into that. I would have totally gotten taken advantage of. And it is entirely because I listened to my parents. I was beginning to develop enough sense to listen to them by that point. And yeah, I would have fucked myself had I been 5 years younger. I would have. And I would have gotten someone would have taken advantage of me. I know that's how that would have happened. So yeah, I don't know. The modern internet is not quite as it was way back when. Okay, let's see now. I want, what have I got to work with? Do I want to use grass or do I want to use something else? I could use sand. Now, there's got to be something cool that I've not used as a substrate for sugarcane. I could always try digging up that beach. Just get sand. I think that might work. Okay. What's another really important thing that I'm not thinking of? Oh! I knew there was something I was not thinking of that I said I would do, but forgot to do. Here we go. I'm gonna decorate this. I'm still not entirely out of the idea that I might destroy this and like replace it with some cooler looking block or series of blocks maybe. We'll see. I don't know. But at least for now, I'm getting an end platform up and going. Anyway, you have a picture of yourself out there, but not out there. You've sent them to your friends. You don't show your face. Yeah, exactly. But, like, that's what MySpace, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, that's what all of these websites demanded of you. And, like, I was old enough to resist that. But there were so many people in my class alone who were not. Like, it was stupid. It really, truly was just stupidity. I don't want to think about how many people were in some way hurt or worse, killed just because they had a Facebook. and that someone could hurt them that way, or find them, or whatever. And I'm just so glad I stayed away from all that. I had a friend who despised Facebook in my junior year. And he just, like, irrationally hated Facebook. And wanted to, like, write a virus to take down their servers or something. And I was like, dude, that'll get you put in jail. Don't do that. That's a waste. Like, don't worry, Facebook's a fad. It'll go away in a few years. And I'll admit, I was absolutely dead wrong, but, like, could you blame me for thinking about it that way? MySpace was a fad, and it went away in a few years. But, of course, you know, that's not always how it works. So, hey, you know, such is life. Well, I mean, you can't, you know, can't control for every possibility. 2, 3, bam. 1, 2, 3, bam. 2, 3, bam. Okay, I think this is bright enough to not warrant lighting on that side. I should make it look as a futuristic machine the G-Man ordered me. Maybe. We'll see. I might not worry about it because the end portal is very obtuse. Snapchat might or might not be keeping all of it somewhere. Yeah, I know, right? What about all the shit that Snapchat may or may not be caching to be used at a later date? How much of Snapchat's info is retained for private use? If I Snapchat someone my nudes, will some shady organization contact me in 20 years when I'm trying to run for political office and go, hey, remember that one time you sent someone nudes on Snapchat? Well, we just so happened to have procured them. You wouldn't want this getting out to your constituency, would you? Yeah. Just like really shady shit like that. We hear you're actually an agent for change, and we don't like the change that you're bringing, so we're gonna blackmail you into quitting. Or whatever. Like, I could totally see that happening. Tell anyone about this and we leak it anyway. So yeah, it's just... the internet as a whole is actually more hostile now than it has ever been. Like, my mother always told me when I was really young and there were still, like, IRCs and, you know, what were they? They were chat rooms. When that stuff was still going on, my mother vehemently warned me, oh, don't go in there, don't go to those, you'll get whatever. And I never really knew what they were to begin with, so it's not like I was going to go into one anyway. I didn't really care. And then as I got older, I learned how to use all that, and it was like, alright, whatever. And then IRC kind of died off, and I just didn't really care. But then I realized that, especially nowadays with companies retaining information, that didn't really happen back in the day. At least not to the degree that it is now. And so, like, you could say and do shit online and be basically clean and not have to worry about any of it. But nowadays, I guarantee you, if you're not using something to the effect of, what is that, WhatsApp? That's like two-way encryption? If you're not using that, I imagine your shit's gonna get used against you one day. Maybe. I don't know. Hey, we saw you had a swastika map art inside your Minecraft build in that one point, so we'll tell everybody. Yeah, exactly. Just shit like that, you know? And it sucks, but like, I don't know. And just because your dick has ever come in conversation doesn't mean it's ever going to get used. Ouch. Damn. Mike with the burn. Be careful now. Don't burn yourself on your all that heat you're packing. Jesus, Mike. Could you be any less fucking savage? Deep facts here. It's owned by Facebook, yeah. Pretty much. Is WhatsApp safe? I think. I have heard very little bad about it. Most of what I've heard is just like fear-mongering and like speculation. So I don't know. The idea that, you know how everybody's gotten on the VPN bandwagon lately? Like, buy NordVPN, or buy TunnelBear, or buy whatever. Well, most of those are just selling your information anyway. You're not really getting any protection from them, or at least not to the degree that you would have like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, something like that. But like, I can see why you might think they're okay. But like, they're such big company, like you can't trust big companies anymore. Like, that's just not something anyone can afford to do anymore. So like, having basically something that's just super encrypted that nobody can access, that's probably just for the best. And WhatsApp is not like that big. At least not yet. And so you can kind of trust them just a little bit more. Because, you know, big companies have the nasty habit of seeing dollar signs instead of people's lives. So, like, who knows? I'd say for now it's okay. I don't use it because I don't have a smartphone. And I don't really text, so I don't really give a shit. But, like, maybe. Although that smartphone is going to have to change. My old flip phone is going out of style. And by that I mean Verizon is explicitly saying we're not going to fucking service you anymore. In like a few months. But, oh well. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Okay, so this is probably not enough sand, realistically. Let's get a shulker full. Am I lefty? No. I'm center. Center mustard race. Go to Minecraft messages or stuff you don't want me to public. Quite honestly, you've learned in your experience the internet, you can't get doxxed if you dox yourself. You've gotten death threats, but flat out gave your address to them and they just told them to try. Yeah, that's not a bad approach to it. But like, if you just never put your shit on the internet in the first place, you've probably got nothing to fear. But like, maybe, I don't really know. I don't know how much is actually potentially out there. All I know is that you have been pawned says no, you've not been pawned. So I'll go with that for the time being. Until you have been pawned says otherwise, I guess. Your phone is still black and white, no touchscreen. Yeah, I know. I know that. I know that wonderful feeling of not having to worry about a hell brick in your pocket that may or may not be spying on you as we speak. That brick of Chinese sorcery. You know what? I'm wasting good sand here. Why am I not getting this up? I keep expecting some high-profile person like Elon Musk or whoever to get their phone hacked via the numerous very scary hacks that are out there where they can just get into your phone and just like fuck with you. I'm genuinely surprised that hasn't happened to Elon yet. I keep expecting it to. We'll see. I think it's pronounced pond. Pond? No, it's not. It has never been pronounced pwned, it's pond. It was always spelled with an A until it was shortened to PWN. You see, that's something from the really old internet days you guys may not be aware of. But that's okay, because I understand. You're all under the age of 20. Or 25, actually. You would have to be over the age of 25 to, like, have been around back then. Remember when Trump's card? Yeah, I know. Elon probably wrote a script to just charge his passwords daily. Maybe. I don't think it's going to matter, though. There are people out there who've basically, they have no scruples or morals whatsoever, and they will do anything to get at anyone. So, you know. Beware. You're under 25. I'm 33, Chaos. Ah, good. You're my age, Chaos. Cool. Eight hours is not pwned. Okay. You can be sure. Have I been pwned? There's at least one old guy in this stream. My HS did not have internet, so you did not have one until college. Ah. You probably missed out on some of the early internet lingo. This is a good time to use the turtle shellmet. Oh yeah, I guess maybe. I don't know. I don't really care. Most of this is on land. Just for the minor bits of sand in the ocean, it's just not that worth it. Ah, I love digging sand. It's so nice, so satisfying. I remember I dug up a good 4 shulkers full of sand. Or no, it wasn't 4. It was an inventory of shulkers full of sand. And then I had to walk back to Space Valk 3 because I didn't set a pearl. I accidentally went through the return portal back before I built anything. And then Housemaster disabled Elytra. Oh my god, that was a pain. That was so bad. I don't know how I managed that walk back. I thought I don't think I was going to... I think I was going to like convert most of that sand and use it as like red sand in that little mesa, artificial mesa biome that I had. I think that was my plan, was I couldn't get red sand, And there was no dupe at that time, because 11.11 had just been patched. But we didn't yet have the donkey dupe in March. So I was like, yeah, I'm just going to have to dig up all this sand and then use the conversion machine to turn it into red sand so that I can make that mesa biome. I think that's what I was doing. Trading glass is better than smelting. Yeah, I'm not smelting though. This is for the sand itself, not for glass. I thought I was also going to have to use some of that, because back then you could only get glass through smelting. I don't think you could get it through trading. Or if you could, it wasn't going to be a whole lot. Something like that. And so I was just like, you know, what am I going to do? Here we go. And it only took like 15% of my shovel. Woo! Wow, look at it. Holy shit, that actually looks really cool from a distance. Like, I want to get a slow fall potion and just sit here and watch it. Jack, vid sounds pronounced pwned. Okay, that's nice. I disagree. The thing of it is, with something like that, it's pronounced one way, and then it changes subtly throughout the years as more and more people change their pronunciation. And so, it has just commonly been accepted that way. That happens. Back in the day, we pronounced it pawned. Some started pronouncing it pwned, and then I guess just over time that pronunciation has won out. Oh well. Oh, the conversion machine? You don't remember the conversion machine, Stone Cold Killer? Conversion machine was really cool. It was a zero-tick something or another. It would try to push two falling sand entities into each other, a red sand and a white sand, or yellow sand, whatever. And it would convert one into the other, depending on what order you zero-ticked them. So you could get, you know, red sand from yellow sand. As long as you had one red sand to convert, you could turn as much yellow sand to red sand as you wanted, because they were all based on damage value back then. This has, of course, been patched. No shock there, really. My chests are so organized. No, they're not. They're a complete fucking mess. The nerds are currently putting perks into Vladimir's Putin drinks, and they will hope he will go to bed. Yeah, he'll be going to bed for a very long time. No, it was not a sand duper. It was, what was it? It was a, fuck, I forget. It's been a while. It would just push the sands into each other. That's it. Like, I can't describe it any better than that. It was a zero-tick machine. I'm pretty sure zero-tick machines have been patched. They were patched a very long time ago. Basically, it was a way to use redstone to abuse a lot of game mechanics. A lot of this got patched in 1.13. And, yeah, just stuff like that. IRL, let people arguments because nobody will listen to what you say anyway. Okay. Permutator, yes, that was another one. There was a lot of cool shit you could do with zero ticking. There was a way to artificially force growth updates, and that would allow you to like make sugarcane and other things grow faster than necessary, or faster than it would automatically, rather. There was a lot of stuff you could get away with. Okay, so there's no water here. Okay. I think everywhere has a water. Yeah, everywhere should have a water source next to it. I wonder who figured out this pattern for sand. What crazy person sat and just like figured out the best, most efficient footprint. Stream's almost done. Yeah, it is. That's a good point, Lobo. I'm sorry. I'm almost done with the farm. When I get done with that, I'll probably end the stream. I like the look of the sand with sugarcane. It reminds me of like simpler times, you know? Oh, to go back to those days. Never understood what's funny about a swastika. Oh my god, what? Swastika? Who's saying stuff about those now? Nobody mentioned anything. Nobody talk about bad stuff now. What do I think of Shantae? I haven't seen Shantae in a long time. It was for the Game Boy Color, I want to say. And, like, by the time it came out, I think we'd all moved on to the Game Boy Advance or something like that. I never really got to play it. I never really cared. I heard it was good, but I was never that big of a fan. And I know it's gotten lots of newer games and stuff lately, but I never really, like, never got into it that heavily, so I never cared. But I'm sure eventually I'll give it a whirl. I don't know. The sand I placed looked funny. Yeah, I know. I know. But it is indeed the most efficient way to grow sugarcane. So, like, I'm not joking. Like, this is the most efficient footprint. The fact that it looks like something else is merely a coincidence. Also, this does not have water next to it. So that, like I said, don't nobody say anything. Don't nobody start talking about things. There's nothing I can do about it. When it's all blended together, it won't look bad. But when you lay it all out like that, you know, it looks bad. Just think of it as, you know, Minecraft at its most efficient. Because for whatever reason, this is just the most efficient footprint. Okay. The real pattern is actually... it's a zigzag. You follow it around like this, over and over and over. It's strips of that, but staggered. So, for example, this water... oh, and it's also mirrored. So it's both staggered and it's mirrored. So it's like a zigzag going this way, and it's a zigzag going that way. So when you put it all together, it actually blends together just fine. Whoops. But as you're building it, it does kind of look, you know. Lily pads. Ooh, I'm not sure I want to use lily pads. I might just use slabs. I'm not sure. Because, A, that's a lot of lily pads. I don't need to use lily pads anymore because this isn't 1.12. We can actually waterlog blocks now. So I will likely use something. Some sort of a block, I don't know. We will figure it out. Oh wait, shit. This is the wrong spot. Okay, I think that's how it should be. I'm also going to have to figure out how to put the lighting in here to where there are no dark spots. Oh, wait, but then if I'm punching at eye level, I'm going to punch out an end rod. Oh, then I'll just put an end rod at foot level. Fuck it. No one will know the difference. Okay, cool. And then... Oh, this doesn't have... Doesn't have water on it. Okay, so everything should be good enough for water. Every, whoa, okay. That startled me. Every spot should have the potential to grow sugarcane. Here's hoping nothing else gets shot, destroyed, lightning struck, like my turtles. My poor turtles all got lit up. I'm gonna have to, like, get more. Whoa. This spot doesn't have a... Fuck. Yeah, there we go. It's all looking good now. Don't nobody worry. Am I happy being that? Yes. I've come to learn how to love myself. To not worry about being this or that, you know? A lot of life is a balance of figuring out how to be alright with you. Whoa! Shit. Anyway, a lot of life is learning how to be alright with yourself as you are. Learning to accept and love yourself. And then making the best of it. Yeah, it's not always going to be nice. You're going to have problems, certainly. And there's no avoiding it, but, you know. That's definitely... I've learned how to do that, you know. Okay, so that would be, so go this way, and then that way, and that way. And then this back part's going to be a little weird. Yeah. Unfortunately, we lose some growing efficiency in these corners because there's no water spaces in some of these areas where there otherwise would. Okay. Wow, that didn't actually need that much sand after all. I've dug all that up for nothing. Okay, so if I put... So that'll waterlog. This'll waterlog. If I put an end rod there, and I'm punching at eye level, I should be fine. I won't punch out an end rod by accident. Yeah, exactly like that. I don't want to do that. This should light up the area enough, I think. Oh. Oh, it killed the water. Get that. And then I'll go here. I don't want something like a creeper spawning in the middle of my reeds. That would be no bueno. Okay. So how are we... Oh, whoops. How are we for light level? 9, 8, 9, 8. So as long as it goes down to 8, I think it's safe. It should be safe at least that level. Okay. Cool. Let's go crazy. Although I am going to have to put some sort of a block here. Wow, you can just walk right over that. Anyway, I'm gonna have to like put something over the water sources. Just because I don't want them all, I don't want to fall in water all the time. Worried about my mental health, how can I even remember this pattern? Well, the thing of it is, I didn't actually notice the pattern similarity until like years later when I was playing on 2B2T and a base mate mentioned it. And like, cause see, when you have them all close together like this, they don't look like anything. It's just random sort of interspersed holes with water in them. And that's it. And it just looks like a field. You don't think about it. And it wasn't until everybody got all like super trigger happy, if you will, about calling people certain names. It wasn't until people got really, really fucking trigger happy about that's when I noticed it. And I'm like, oh shit. Because like, not everybody cared about that stuff, if you know what I mean. Once upon a time, not everybody saw boogeymen in their shadows. Also, I think I can just go ahead and move these down there. I need a good slab. Ah, fuck it. I'm not going to use these for anything, so I'll use it for that. Planning on making a giant cake with all that sugar? No, I'm planning on using it for paper. To trade to villagers and to make rockets. I don't have to remember it because it's just super efficient. Like, it works. It's just sugarcane, who cares? And so I don't think about it. Some people are incapable of turning off their brains. That's something else I've noticed. You mentioned Poncho Hamster. There are people who cannot imagine things. They can't like visualize ideas in their head or images in their head, and there are people who don't even have an internal monologue. You mentioned that. And like, yeah. And there are also people who can't turn off their brains. They think about things when you tell them not to. And like, they're not capable of controlling themselves, really. At least not on that level. Yeah, that's just a thing. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if it's bad. I don't know if it's an indicator of intelligence, or if that's just a genuinely different configuration of the human brain. I couldn't tell you. There are a lot of people who want to equate the two, who are like, oh my god, people who can't put images in their head, they're not, you know, their IQs are low. No, not necessarily. I see it as two separate configurations of the human brain, at least so far. I've yet to see any indicator of intelligence be correlated to that. But I will say this, being able to control your thoughts is extremely useful. So, not worrying about a pattern, I'm lucky, I guess. I can just not give a shit. But some people, not so much. They have to worry about stuff like that, because they don't have an off switch. But I do. So I'm going to use it, and not worry about it, because that's the value of having an off switch. You can just flick it off and not give a fuck. So that's what I choose to do. So if that worries you, well, that's just your natural state. That's just how you're wired. You're just going to have to worry. And quite honestly, I can't. I'm glad I'm not like that. I can't imagine not having an off switch. Being able to just terminate a line of thoughts like that. But if you're not one of those people, I'm sorry. That's life. Not everybody is dealt the same hand. Not everybody has the same advantages and skills. That's life. So just, you know, learn to not worry, I guess. Like that's, you know, it's not that easy. You can't do that. Yeah, exactly. That's just how you're wired. There's just there ain't a whole lot you can do about it, you know? I'll never forget the first time I was in an after-school program. I want to say this is in like high school-ish. And there were a bunch of first graders in the same program. And they were playing memory. You know, they had all the cards and they turned them all over, shuffled them around, figured out where the cards, you know, where the numbers were. The numbers and pictures on the card. And they were kicking my ass. They were first graders. Oh, hey, Alex Chu, you're back after a month. Well, welcome. You're about to see some wacky stuff. Let's put that there. Put these here and this as well. There we go. I think for now that will do it. Behold, all the light touches is what is in our kingdom. And even where the light does not touch is still inside my kingdom. Oh, chicken. Oh, look at that, a crafting table tree. That's a rare spawn in most worlds. Most people don't have crafting table trees growing in their worlds. But mine does. So yeah. Isn't it grand? I can't wait till I've got more junk in here. Got the sugarcane farm. I'm probably gonna like bridge off that way at some point and then make a crop farm like pumpkin, melon, you know, stuff of that nature. I'm going to make a more complicated wheat, beetroot, potato, carrot farm, you know, the in-ground replanting stuff. Might even have a villager or two to work the land. Do I by chance have a Discord? Yes, it's in the description. Look in there, Chaos. Stream will be ending soon. Yes, you were right, Chapster. I'm sorry. But I got to do other things. Like bully these iron golems. Look at them. Fucking idiots chasing the piglin they can never achieve. That's what you get when you chase the dragon. Or the piglin, as the case may be. Go on in there, Mr. Iron Golem. You have to burn to death before the stream ends. It is your destiny. One might even call it a fate. Yes, exactly. Chase the piglin. Chase it. Chase it to your oblivion. Psst. Oh, damn. So yeah, let's get back up there. Should make one of those. Oh my god, I found a crafting table tree. Literally 0.00001%. Yay. Yeah, exactly. You should make one. Then you can be a poser too. Sweet, you just joined up. Welcome, Chaos Rain. High IQ doesn't automatically mean intelligence. No, but it is the easier acquiring of intelligence. So it sort of means intelligence. It's the easier access to it. Is like the best way I can put it. Ease of access is always good. But at any rate, let's I'm gonna consolidate the iron I have. See if I can't get a few more blocks going. I have nowhere near enough iron. Nowhere near. But, ah well, we will remedy that eventually. Fuck it. Okay. Now then. We have gotten quite far, I'd say. Not too far, but, you know, far enough. Punch into the lava and get insta-killed. No, I could fly away in that case. Finish the story about the first graders? Oh, all I was saying was that they were playing memory. And that they were really, really good at it. Way better than I was. And I was almost 20 years older than them. And, no, actually, I think I was in college at that point. But, anyway, and so, like, yeah, it just shocked me that they were so much younger than me, and I thought I'd have an advantage over them, like an absolute advantage over them. And that, yeah, like, the younger you are, the better you are at acquiring things and memorizing and understanding things. And so I was relating that to, like... Fuck, what was I saying? I was saying something like you can't change how you're wired. But like when you're younger, you can rewire yourself a little bit better. Something like that. No, they weren't using hacks. They were just being young kids. That was it. Yeah, people are able to pick up information quicker and generally tend to be more intelligent. Yeah, but they're also... That's easier to do when you're younger too. That's also what matters. So yeah. I'm sorry. I tried to finish the story, Poncho Hamster. So yeah, sorry for trailing off there. But anyway, so yeah, that's it. We did good. You know, I'd say we'll keep doing well. Yeah. So yeah, thank you all for coming out. Thank you all to those who donated. And I love you all. Thank you for giving me the time of day. And I will catch you all next time on more hardcore and building with Jack. Y'all have a good evening. Stay safe. And have a good time. Relax. Enjoy yourselves. Your life is finite. Have fun with it. And I will catch you all later. Bye.